All right, we got the the community ball of Twitch. Summyah. I don't know who this is, bro.
Print is one of the most important things you have to consider when you make the decision of being a content creator. When people want to do research on you, having your worst moment pop up is not something you want. You don't want to end up like Tyler, the creator.
I got Swifties all mad at me with their racist bringing up old lyrics. Don't listen to Tron Cat. I don't give a they gonna bring out the old me.
I'm joking, but seriously, even though Tyler has moved past his more vulgar background, his digital footprint still haunts him till this day. And in the past, even I've tried to make sense of it. But the point is that you don't want to be in a position where people try to make sense of your digital footprint. And you don't want to have to address narratives and things that are being said about you and your name. Move preventively and don't allow things to happen. I really want to look at this situation from my lens and analyze it. That's what we're going to do today. So let me stop yapping because y'all know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. This all started when Dabo had this streamer named Summyah on stream as his therapist, but he started cooking her low key.
Trying to make it seem like something that's not play. It's cool.
So honestly, this is all AI. Is that what you're interpreting?
That's ChatGPT.
Oh, okay. So we're both yapping right now. Okay, Jilly. So I feel like, you know, what you gotta start taking accountability. It seems like you trying to be like, you're not everybody's ball, all this. You gotta start taking accountability.
Nigga, I'm not everybody's ball.
If you don't take accountability, if you don't fucking take accountability.
Bro, I don't even know what's going on.
Who ball am I then? No.
Nigga, Twitch.tvs.
I'ma smack the shit out of you.
Okay, my fault. Okay.
The f you talking about?
Okay, my fault. Okay, Jilly. Okay.
Definitely ain't your ball. Ain't you on Twitch?
Girl, I don't want to be your ball. Girl, I don't want to. Girl, I don't want to do that. I don't do that.
You never get the chance to dribble this.
I never wanted to.
Never wanted to. Nah, it's the fact that she admitted. It's the fact that she's saying it. Like, that's crazy.
I don't do that.
You never get the chance to dribble this.
But she just straight up admitted that she. Okay, I get it. The community ball. Okay, I'm assuming it's given like she been passed around. Also, something like that. I don't know.
Oh, and I never wanted to.
Never been no ball.
Never
Don't
wanted
do that.
to.
Don't do that.
Jilly.
First of all, Dabo, that was a little hilarious. I know that's off topic, but seriously, I be using women lingo like that. But honestly, she's definitely the community ball. She's an outside ball at that, and she's been getting dribbled. And I don't feel bad saying that. Shorty is essentially the female version of a male content creator who spams women content. This type of joking is merely the product of that. But before we go any further, I need to give you guys some context, because she definitely did this to herself. Apparently, Summyah is a mean girl streamer, and if you remember during Streamer University, there was hella drama, hella controversy, but part of that drama was
she was in part of this?
Bigger streamers egoing people. This girl was apparently avoiding all these small streamers and only going for other big streamers. Well, I guess I'll say mid-sized streamer because she had 100K going in, or at least that's what they're saying.
I feel like you don't really collaborate with everybody. I feel like you feel like you collaborate with up niggas are out of there. But like, if you see a content creator, like, oh yeah, what's out there? But like, for example, I could clock T crazy.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, Kai came in the suite when what's her name, Asian girl, Nina was making the whole shit. When you was in there, other people came in there. You opened the door, you see niggas. You slammed that door mad quick.
Cause my chat said she was singing loud.
Stop cap.
That's not capping.
Now I understand that you're here to help your brand. That's what Streamer University was about. You want to be around all these big people, but I think it definitely gets to a point if you get called to the office. And also, once again, she had about 100K followers going in, so it's not like she was desperate for the put on or desperate for the collabs. And then the thing that was getting me is that, nigga, she's just around all these big male streamers. And obviously she's making that type of flirtatious content, this stuff that goes viral, whatever. I can't stop her, but damn, why you gotta just be around all these dudes?
I don't like I said, I don't know nothing about this one. You know, someone you get jealous.
Y'all gotta go back to that one. Right? She might be. Video call on your PC, okay? Video call? Yes.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I low key be watching him though a little. I be low key watching him. I don't watch too many of the new ones. I mean, I see just clips, but I be low key watching him though. He seems very chill. I be watching this guy right here though.
Bro,
How do y'all feel?
yes.
Did you enjoy your time handcuffed?
Oh God, I did. Well, free now though.
You just talking about you better go to that girl room. Why we handcuffs?
Look at those handcuffs, by the way. Those are not normal. Do your research. Those are not safe for work handcuffs. And the fact that Summyah was even willing to participate in this activity is already very telling about her as a person. And that's just setting the
I guess she just want the views or whatever. I think later on in the future, she's probably gonna switch over
for who she is as a content creator. And I need you guys to remember this. Repetition is personality. And as you watch this video, you'll see how repeated actions become associated with character. Everything that's been said about her is a product of that same repetition. Now that I've shown you that she's willing to do that type of stuff for content, this is her and DDG's interaction.
It says you're 17.
I'm not 17, bro. Why would I wouldn't even be here.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
I see you in class. Good night.
Yo, no Q&A?
I see you in class.
Damn, Chad. I can't even talk to my professor. I've been saying I wanted a one-on-one this whole time.
I see you in class.
Damn.
Be there.
Can I know our next first assignment?
Nope. Good night.
I guess you want that little clip moment, that little clip view moment, whatever. I don't know.
You sure I didn't get no cheat code?
Good night.
For the first time, I can say I actually messed with what DDG did. This was mad mature and the appropriate response to learning Summyah is 19. DDG is 27 and he does his own freaked out girl content. So I applaud him for not wanting to include and indulge in a 19-year-old's clear attempts at flirting with them. And she's
Unless she's trying to get it like in something like his streaming, like I don't know, something like that. Ain't that what they be doing? Something like that? Like collab. Yeah, collab. That's the word I'm looking for. Collab.
talking about some one-on-one time. If a shorty wants one-on-one time, what do y'all think that means? But with the context in mind, you have to understand that this woman is portraying herself as someone who is willing to do boy content, flirt with big streamers, various big streamers at that, just for the clips and attention. So it was only inevitable that she'd be called the community ball. She goes to Streamer University, a place
the community ball is crazy though.
A lot of people are building their brand and getting known. And when you look at her digital footprint of that, all you see is clips of her and niggas. I'm hardly seeing solo clips, reaction content, desktop content. It's just her and niggas. So let's just move.
So I'm assuming probably later on in the future, she's probably going to switch all that over. But I think she's just trying to get her feet in the door. She's just trying to get her foot in the door, you know? I'm assuming she probably switch over and start doing like gaming and all that type of stuff. It's possible.
Move away from Streamer University because there's a clip of Funny Mike and Jay Cinco laughing at her because she says she's nobody's ball.
Hey, stop all that. Nobody's ball. Mike. She said she nobody's ball, Mike. She said she nobody. She said she don't get dribbled. I believe that.
That's funny. That's funny.
No, he's just talking. Maya.
Hey, you gotta go to sleep,
Now this clip was
so that's the new word.
bullying. Not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel bad for Shorty, but look who she's around. A bunch of niggas. A bunch of niggas you probably shouldn't be around. Jay Cinco is a girl content merchant and he be around Deshae Frost, a fellow girl content merchant. That's enough reason to avoid that space. But what is Summyah doing? Sitting on the dude's freaking lap. Same dude that's laughing about her being a
okay. See, okay.
community ball is the same one whose lap she's sitting on. And in the clip, bro, they're frying her so bad. And what is her response?
Nah, it's just content.
Which, okay, Summyah, it may just be content, but why does your content have to be flirtatious? And before y'all say anything, I'm against girl content as well. I don't even like Deshae Frost. I don't like Jay Cinco, and that's because I'm a young man. I'm not about to sit up here and watch other men flirt with girls. That's odd and very gooned out. Just because it's content don't mean it's not gonna have adverse effects on you or how people perceive you. you. And for me, I'm personally perceiving Summyah as a woman who was going from big male streamer to big male streamer. I'm not even trolling. Shorty was just on a date with a dude named E-Man and I've never heard of him. But you wanna know what's crazy about that? And I mean no shade, because the first time I hear about E-Man is through a Summyah collab.
Hello? I'm playing basketball with the bros and shit. I'm in the middle of a game. I'm gonna call you after. Bet.
Ain't she probably ain't the, like he on the phone with? Ain't she? It's possible she could be watching him. His channel, bro. I'm just saying.
I can't wait for this Sky Zone shit. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I need your beanie, nigga. I can't jump. My shit. What the fuck do you mean, though?
You have a girlfriend?
You
have a girlfriend? There was a girl named with a heart.
Bro, that is my sister.
Started with a B. And you just lied and told me we were playing basketball.
I thought we was playing later. I was just manifesting.
All right. Now I'm about to be texting all my little shit.
What?
And she just be looking so uncomfortable. And I think that's part of a bigger problem because these male streamers don't see women as women. They see them as assets to the content. And I touch on that later. But because they see them as assets, they see them as, oh, this is just another shorty in my roster. So of course she'd be.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Welcome, recruiter.
Comfortable because the dude's on the girl talking to another woman, so come on. I also think that she probably feels like she has to do this to succeed, but once again I'll touch on that at the end. Now on two separate
she shouldn't really got to be doing that though, really though.
Occasions from what I've seen, Summyah has responded to the community ball comments. Let's look at the first one. This was after Dabo trolled her.
The Twitch TV ball comment was not funny. I didn't find it funny at all. I'm not y'all balls. I'm nobody's ball. Like what the fuck?
But it's giving that you are, and it's I'm not implying it on you, but it's giving that, you know, the other people POV.
And yeah, that's it. That's all. Because it'd be the same people saying like, oh, she's for everybody. She's a, like, you know, and as soon as I get in your face, you'll jump the first chance you get, and you'll be surprised. Negative clips, like you go on Twitter, type my name in. It's weird. You go on TikTok, type my name in, it gets weird.
Okay, I do agree. Niggas are hypocrites. If Shorty was in the face of half of the people calling her a 304 or ball, they'd be going, but that's just men being dumb. Not saying it makes it okay, but you guys know the communities of these big streamers. I also think that people don't be criticizing the male streamers enough for being balls themselves. And if we're being honest, those guys are really like outdoor and one balls. If you're a hooper, you know what I'm talking about. Deshae Frost, for example, he's for show a community ball. I mean, he could have literally got burnt. I don't know if y'all remember the Gucci third leg situation. The dude Deshae Frost, he nearly got burnt by messing with Danae Davis. But my point is, male streamers be worse than community balls. They literally be pickup game balls. And that double standard is something I also want to touch on more at the end. Her second response though was a little heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie.
I just don't do shit like this. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm on stream right now, and I'm just calling to let you know. Are you free to talk right now or no?
I'm my friend right now. I said, "Cool, you okay? What happened?"
No, I just don't appreciate yesterday or no, this morning. That's it. That's all. How y'all try to make it seem like I was in a room with Punga and I wasn't. Y'all knew that.
I know the bag. I mean, you be trolling, man. You dead ass.
I'm just. That's where I hang up, because I'm not trolling. Like what the. I done had talks with these people off camera and told them like I don't appreciate the narrative going around, and I'm only addressing it online. I let everything else slide, like I do. But if you come to something on the internet,
you gotta learn to put your feet down. You gotta learn to put your feet down, young little lady. Say enough is enough. Just saying. If not, then they're gonna keep pushing you like that or whatever. Just saying, being real.
I'm gonna address it on the internet. Period. Point blank. Y'all, it wasn't a problem when niggas was laughing on camera. The fuck? Now it's a problem when I made somebody feel bad and they wanna address the narrative. No.
And honestly, bro, I really do feel bad for her. And I know I said at the start I don't and that she deserves it, but Even though I think she be getting around, and not literally, but just being around on everyone's streams, she's not being treated right, and I don't agree with that. But guess what the context was? She is responding to a rumor about her and another streamer. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of empathy that can be given to Summyah. Seriously, she's a content creator who is just now in the spotlight. But with that being said, there's also an extreme amount of accountability that needs to be taken. Number one, girl, stop going to all these streams and flirting. I'm so serious. I don't see Senna with this problem. She's not getting 1,000 rumors about her and dudes. Number two, Summyah, stop trusting all these big creators. If you're a fan of me, you know I really don't be messing with streamers, big creators, whatever, especially these modern ones. And that's because they do things like this, okay? They will make content with you, they be cracking jokes with you, but when you're going through it, they be nowhere to be found. You feel me? Like a snake ready to pounce, they consume you. Or I guess in this scenario, leaving her to the hyenas, like no Lion King. Anyways, but let me give y'all my candid thoughts on this. I want to start with the hypocrisy. There is clearly a double standard with male streamers. They're allowed to do what Summyah does and they don't get bop allegations. They get told, big bro, you're him. And that's unfortunate, but Summyah, as a woman, you got to recognize this and move two ways. You either don't try to navigate the streaming world like a man, or you take pride in it. There are 304s and community balls that revel in.
I say she got to put her feet down and leave whatever the ball thing. She got to leave that alone, bro. You got to leave that alone, bro, because, yeah, she getting passed around. That's crazy.
And nobody cares. Ruby Rose, Tiana Trump, those are women that people consider passed around. The women who really do be around other men, like really way worse than what you be doing, but they don't let it get to them, at least not on the surface. I don't see it. So if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, Summyah, just navigate it while not letting nobody see how it makes you feel. Now I know what she's doing is networking, but seriously, she needs to reevaluate her content now. She don't need to be up under all the
before it's too late, bro. Before it's too late.
These men. She can do her own thing because, as I keep saying, repetition makes personality. She's constantly around all these freaked out male streamers. She's gonna be seen as a groupie, and I'd hate it for her. I think the last thing I want to say though is maybe Summyah feels like she has to produce this type of content to go up. The streamer space can be harsh for women, I won't lie. They're put in a box by various male streamers, and that could be a video in and of itself. Y'all let me know if y'all want that. The box is that they're an asset to the content, not actually women, but the appeal, a way to keep a streamer's teenage male audience engaged. So maybe there's underlying pressures to flirt, to perform, but she just gotta realize it don't gotta be like that, especially when she's a year older than me. So in general, Summyah, if you see this, slow down, okay? You is moving like a community ball. If you dial it back, especially on your appearances, change up your content, you can beat these rumors. Okay, and you have to do it because these niggas ain't gonna help you. That's all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Join my membership. Join my Discord. I do want that shit to be active. I'm out though. Y'all be easy. Bye-bye.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, got to change. You got to switch, bro. But you already know.